So that's it. This is Nigeria right now. Action.
Your Excellency, thank you once again for this opportunity. Thank you, sir. Good, sir. Good. Please, the hot seat.
Yes.
I know you just got back, but I am grateful that you granted us this opportunity.
Pleasure and duty always.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. Today, my guest is a special guest. I have the former vice presidential candidate of the Labour Party in the 2023 presidential election, the founder of Bayes University here in Abuja, Baba-AHMED University in Kano, also the founder of the largest private hospital in Africa. I have Senator DATTI Baba-AHMED as my guest. Yes, Excellency.
Hi, Dixon.
Once again,
How are you?
I'm good. While you were away, the nation mourned. The former president of Nigeria passed on and was buried. And it looked like everywhere became gloomy. The nation observed a vacuum. It'd be right to ask you, Northern Nigeria today, what is it like without Muhammadu Buhari?
Good question. Bad question at the same time. I'm not sure you're asking the right person. Dixon, this question is too tough. I can't answer it.
Is it?
Yeah.
In
all honesty,
yes.
I wish I can answer, but in all honesty, I can't answer.
You know, I asked because when they
I don't know how you
accorded
can
him,
bring out the answer for me, but I can't answer it.
are you going to avoid the question or you
It's
don't want to
not
answer it?
really, It's not really avoiding it. 1,000 things went across my mind just when you ask this question. Even a subject for me to talk about. Yeah, it's too difficult for me to put it that way. When you speak about passing away, the best thing I can say is, may God forgive all of us. Because, you know, it is said, once God says, let it be, it already has happened. The life that we live as humans is a terminal illness. So all of us are as good as gone. Even though we're alive, we're as good as gone.
But will be remembered.
But in between, I don't want to talk about what Buhari is remembered for, please. And that's why it's too difficult for me. One, I'm not going to lie to you. Two, I will not say what is out of balance in our culture and all those things.
When they say don't talk ill of the dead and all of that.
Condolences are given. In the number of years or decades God Almighty gives you, you are meant to achieve some things. You make your promises, you do deliver, you interact with human beings and others. Between you and your God is one count. Between you and others is another count. When you speak about death, ironically, you don't know what I'm talking about. Our local, Emi local, my turn. It was Buhari's turn last Sunday. One day, it will be Emi local for each and every. So the Emi local of Nigeria, better remember that Emi local.
Does exist.
It does exist. There is your time to be a governor. There is your time to be the president, if you will ever be. There is also your time or your turn to go and account to the
For your deeds.
creator of everything. Then you will say what you did to your citizens, how you came to power, and everything.
Some have said, who is going to fit into the 12 million cult followership that he said to have enjoyed and all of that in the North?
Dixon.
And in the nation itself, what can the president do differently to better the lives of Nigerians?
You're trying to be too clever for me. You're trying to pull me into what I'm trying to avoid. Now, you're talking of 12 million. Who told you they existed after?
That claim has always been there.
No. After a short while, they never existed anymore. But I will stop here and I will not say more. However you trick me.
I'm not going to trick you, Excellency. I'm not. Let me not trick you and go straight to another one that I probably would hope that you would not avoid a bit. This one, sir, that has to do with the Honorable Minister for Arts and Culture, Tourism and the Creative Economy, Hannatu Musawa. She recently in an interview asked that you apologized to the vice president. What is this about, really?
I hope you're not expecting me to join issues with that woman, because I will not. I am trying to take away her boss's job, and she's trying to distract me. That will not happen. Maybe if, for example, Nana Kazauri has time, she will ask that minister to go and reconcile her past life. And then she will have enough to deal with and leave me alone. People called me and forwarded me, but I had little time to listen. Yeah, I know the family. But you know, she was completely out of her depth. When I'm speaking to her boss or dealing with them for her to come into the matter. But something is going on in Nigeria that something has been going on in Nigeria. I'm into national politics, education, security, all those kind of things. What does anybody in culture and tourism have to do with me?
Yeah, but then...
But there is something that is going on.
Yes, that angle is what I'm trying to dig into now. What's going on, really? Because she talked as though you were family and said you veered off family values and all that.
Look, forget that family thing. We're not related in any way. Like I said, when some other people have enough time, they will join issues with her. There are things that happen. In fact, I haven't even said what it was. Imagine you come home and your son rushes to greet you. Daddy, daddy, whatever it is, it's not me. What will you do? You know there's something. Or you come back again and the children come and say, daddy, daddy, something happened. Even if they tell you, please don't believe them. You know something is going on. Now, I haven't even said that thing. I haven't said it.
Can you please say it here?
No. We have some very good journalists in Nigeria.
Yes.
I mean, I salute Charles Aniagolu.
Great guy.
He's a great guy. I must admit, he handled me very well. He gave me back my stuff very well, and he protected everybody's interest. I salute him for that. But I said something has happened among a series of similar things have been happening, and I don't want to say it. It's not time to say it. People like this minister and that another person in the presidency who was trying to answer me, they are trying to bring out the issues which I refuse to say. I refuse to say it.
You're not saying it. Is it for the good of the nation, for security reasons, or for what really? Because why not?
No, I'm a very, very, very fair person. Believe me. I have challenged all sorts of manners of people in the 22 years I've been doing politics.
22 years?
No, more than 24 years now. 24 years. All sorts. I have never done or said such a thing. For me to come out at this point in time to say that some ungodly things have been happening, and I'm the kind of person who, you know me, that if I say it, there's got to be evidence.
Yeah.
However, these are things that you commission others to do, or they commission others to do on their behalf in unknown locations, at times you never expect. So I'm careful, as much as I'm fair. But what even is fair is that we cannot continue to live as a nation pretending there is no such evil going on.
It is.
You know it, you won't say it. Somebody has to stand up in the name of God Almighty, Muslim or Christian. There is devil worship going on around. And it is linked to Nigerian politics. It should stop. I'm a law-abiding citizen. I'm very fair. I don't cheat people. So their reckless action in trying to protect whoever it is even making people ask more and more questions like you're doing.
Yeah.
Like, what is this so bad you don't want to say? in as much as I have the right to speak, I have the right not to speak.
So you're trying to now leave it to the conscience, like Uthman Danfodio would say. Conscience is an open wound that only the truth can heal it.
It is logical to say, look, when the presidency people came out, says this gentleman says there is something that he doesn't want, we will wait to answer him when he is able to say it. Not to say that I was in the Senate and they took my Senate seat. Or the person that I don't want to talk about now, to come and say I should apologize. If I see Shetima, one, I'll apologize to him in Kanuri, and he knows what I'll tell him in Kanuri. And he knows the kind of apology I will give, because my apology is to repeat exactly what I said, and I'll remain by it. But they are the ones who are doing injustice to who they want me to apologize to.
Yeah, that's still the leadership thing, bringing it back, to what the North will look like. The aspects that has to do with leadership, the rallying.
Now, let's talk about leadership.
Yes.
Forget about any apology. Buhari has come and gone. Let's leave his issue that I don't want to talk about. I mean, look, can I just say, and painfully so, I hear the voice now. I was in Form 3 in military school. I hear the voice clearly. Our hospitals have become mere consulting clinics. And when you go and die in London, and you are my president, and the person that your hunter overthrew built the national hospital that he died in Abuja. Now, Dixon, do you understand we shouldn't talk about this? Move to another.
The memory is sad. Okay, we'll come back and then we'll engage.
We'll come back to this.
We may not come back to it, but still the leadership will be engaged in it, because indeed, it will be difficult to finish discussing at least the last 10 years of Nigeria without mentioning Muhammadu Buhari. And in the last 10 years, you have contested to be Vice President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. You've also sought to become President of Nigeria. All right, so it will be right to understand your perspective. You were also one of those who urged him to join politics, isn't it?
And I was among the very first to walk away from Buhari's.
At what time did you walk away?
December 2006. Before 2007.
What informed your walking away from Buhari at the time?
Please, Dixon. Please, let's leave it.
Okay, we'll leave it. I'll be right back on this same show, Nigeria Right Now.
Nigeria Right Now, I've earlier endorsed this program. I was among the first Nigerians that endorsed this program, because you have opened the eyes of Nigerians to so many things. It's one program Nigerians, especially big political leaders, should engage themselves with. Because here you speak your mind freely, you go straight to the point, and it's making waves. So I want to endorse you and encourage you to keep doing that which you are doing for Nigerians. Not just for the politicians, but for all Nigerians. Because all information that's being given out from here gets to every Nigerian, even outside this country. So I want to congratulate you and ask you to keep doing what you're supposed to do. Thank you.
Welcome right back. This is still Nigeria Right Now with Dixon Irebo, and of course, my guest is still here, Senator Datti Baba-AHMED. Your Excellency.
Hi, Dixon.
I am not going where you don't want me to go to, but let's bring this coalition. I'm sure that's very important. 2027 politics is already by the corner. That is completely now overshadowing the focus on governance. Tinubu's posters are all over the place already for President 2027, and you're wondering, the opposition was said to be asleep until they now came in the name of coalition under ADC. As a member of LP, one is wondering, how come, for instance, leaders of the coalition could not bring people into their own party? Atiku, for instance, who is said to be the leader of the coalition, he couldn't woo people into the PDP that he belongs, or Obi and yourself wooing people to the LP to adopt it as the coalition platform. Why ADC. And have you left LP yet?
I haven't left LP. The coalition is a conferencing effort, and ADC is a political party that the coalition effort has pointed at. I remain in Labour Party. If your neighborhood invites you to a meeting to discuss security, you are morally obliged to attend. If you go for a security meeting and they discuss how to throw a party, you can walk away. So I went there, I listened. If they call me once or twice again, maybe I'll go, I'll listen. But look, I cannot be blindfolded. No way. I will not sleepwalk into another association. Look, removing a government is not that difficult.
It's not.
We did it in 2023.
We did?
We beat APC, PDP. Then the court said it's not us. We accepted it. What I'm trying to tell you is that it is not forming the government, it is what the government does that is the issue. So I'm not going to be consumed about, we're going to form the next government. I am more concerned about that government not going to be another APC.
Okay.
Do you get my point?
I'm trying to get it.
I'm more concerned
Yes.
about if the coalition puts together and defeats APC. I am more interested now to really see it's not going to be a repeat of APC's 12 years, if they get to the 12 years.
What will make it look
Let
like
me tell
that?
you, you're speaking about leadership.
Yes.
There was something I said way back in 2003 in the parliament, which somehow, just outside the tribunal, Shetima tried to mimic or to copy. You know, he crams and he tries to regurgitate everything. Mine was very short. I said, if politics is about interest, governance should be about righteousness. So he copied it somehow that now politics is over and it's time for governance. And there was no governance from then. What we saw is repeated politics culminating in the posters all over Abuja.
Yes, the campaign for 2027.
For anybody who took power so easily. And again, I criticize us, the challengers and the opposition. I criticize us severely for letting them walk away with constitutional breach and everything, for not being able to take what we won. There are two things in Nigeria. You win the election, you take the election. That is how APC came to power. They won it, they were there to take it. We won the election, we didn't have the paraphernalia to take it. So whoever takes government that easily, and everything else they do, they get away with. Remember, I am still a second fiddle. I was a VP candidate. I cannot outshine my boss. Atiku is there, but Atiku plays a different kind of opposition because he has been in power. He knows power, he is power. So they do different kind of politics. These are the two leading figures. Obi is a perfect gentleman. He talks about consumption to production, things government are buying, waste, how the North can drive Nigeria, the fertile line in the North, and all. He talks about those things. I go for the jugular. I talk about constitutional amendment. Your government, as we sit now, is still breaching the Nigerian constitution. Nobody is strong enough to come out. I'm talking about a fake certificate. I'm talking about not winning 25% in the FCT. These are still, as we are holding this interview, they are in the Nigerian constitution, they are valid. But power belongs to those who can interpret the law. And as we sit today, the Nigerian constitution is interpreted the way Tinubu wants it.
Okay, to oust Tinubu, which the coalition is said to be gathering for, Do you think there's a possibility of succeeding in that? And who do you think the coalition should rally around as the candidate?
Automatically, I'm with Obi.
Okay, well, what if he says, for instance, it's not Labour Party, maybe if there are moves by PDP, to woo him back and all of that. Should he go back to PDP?
I don't engage in if. I don't engage in
But have you seen those moves, really? The PDP the top leaders wooing him back to the party?
Is PDP still around?
Oh, yeah, of course. PDP is part of the parties that exist in Nigeria. And
ever since we finished them in the last elections, I hardly heard of them.
it's like saying is everything still around. All the parties have issues. So PDP should not be isolated here for annihilation.
There is one certain candidate, which I am not at liberty to mention now, who will be able to turn around the 2027 dynamics.
Is this person apart from Peter Obi?
I have already told you what I think about Peter Obi. I'm with him, I'm supporting him if he contests, and I'm still telling you, there is still one person who has the capacity to turn everything around of 2027. But I remain by telling you that I respect people's rights and privacies. And, if you want me to go, let me just jump back to the first part of this our chat.
Yes. The Buhari part.
The apology part. Among the things that were said, was something very, very bad that they tried to do to me.
Really?
In 2023. The minister mentioned it. What I'm trying to tell you is that an international press conference was held, organized by me, because I knew this kind of people and what they are up to, what they can do. And I said, I am not on those platforms. Anything that comes out from there is not me. Yet, somebody went, used my picture, used my name, assaulted others whom they had arranged to be assaulted, so that they will use that to attack me and my family that she was talking about. That is outrageous. You, as Dixon, you know that it was not me.
Yeah, of course.
They who were doing it.
You were not on that loop at that time.
They who were doing it knew it was not me. Now here's the catch. Whoever goes that far to do those kind of things, silly things, they are the kind of people who go to strangle politicians in Lagos. They are the kind of people who gun down aspirants in Borno State. And again, I'm speaking because there's evidence, because these things happened. So people like me are actually lucky. Instead of suffering the same kind of fate, they will go online, impersonate, attack somebody, and then say, no problem. There's something we say, there is God.
There is God. Indeed, there is God. Final question about that part, of course, that there is God. They say power belongs to God. Some have wondered, why is Alhaji Atiku Abubakar still contesting to be president of Nigeria? Would you oblige us the explanation?
It is out of my place to say that. However, the human being is naturally ambitious, and there's natural progression. God Almighty gave Alhaji Atiku Abubakar vice president of Nigeria when he didn't ask God for it. He went for governorship. So after 8 years, he's asking God, where is that presidency that I want, or that and it remains to be seen if God will answer it or not, or it will be somebody. But look at Nigerian politics from independence. Tafawa Balewa, though he was not a president, was pushed by late Sir Ahmadu Bello, both of blessed memory. Aguiyi Ironsi didn't do the actions that brought him. Gowon also was a product of some other forces. Murtala was equally, the younger ones did his, and then they said it has to be him. President Obasanjo came, then general, and it was as a result of losing his brother, General Murtala. President Shagari of blessed memory went for Senate. And Alhaji Isiaku Ibrahim and others said, if you don't go for this presidency, we will make sure you don't even get that Senate. Buhari didn't know his left from his right about plotting coup. They called him, hey, okay, you're fighting with Shagari, come and be the head of state for now. He didn't even know what was going on. the real planners were different. Started from 1976 when they took over from Dimka and all those kind of things. Fast forward, IBB came, but when you come to the IBB level, you're talking of like a deep planner who, right from 1976 that I was telling you, Abacha, he could have easily taken over in 1990 during the Gideon Oka field. No, please, where are you? Come back and take your thing. He came back. He still waited until Shoneko of blessed memory, again, they gave him a phone call on his landline. Are you at home? Okay, we're coming. They came and said, you have to be head the ING. Abacha waited until ING and then took over from ING. What next? Abdul Salam. The Monday that he was supposed to be retired, God showed his power and he stayed there and became head of state. Baba Obasanjo, imprisoned falsely and everything. As he was coming out, they're telling you must be our president. Are you getting
with almost nothing in his account?
Late Malam Umaru was planning his retirement. He said, it has to be you. And look at that. I said, brother, late General Eradua and Obasanjo,
yes.
Baba.
Yes.
That is a good story of Nigerians. Fast forward, Jonathan was consequential. Then Baba Buhari, after crying to the whole world that he had given up, Emilokon came, did his magic. Now, the final catch.
Yes.
Nobody worked for Emilokon. He is the one that his own brute force took it, grabbed it, and is running with it. His money is doing it for him. His, I don't call it wisdom, his tricks, his politicking, his everything is doing it for him. This is where Uncle Emilokon is deviating from all the presidents, all Nigerian leaders that we have seen. His own is by his brute force, so we wait to see.
So he accords the victory to himself.
And that's why I'm saying, be you whatever, you will be removed by the power of God Almighty. Who you think will not remove you, you will be defeated. Look, Nigeria belongs to God Almighty. The universe belongs to God.
And we all do, yes.
Democracy is for the people who will protect their rights.
I appreciate you, sir. Thank you.
Thank you.
And the words are germane, very germane. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Nigeria right now with Dixon Irabu. Well, for me, the past few minutes has been very thought-provoking. Of course, I engaged His Excellency on issues. Some he accepted to discuss them. Some he inferred that it's left for you, the Nigerian people, to decide what you think, because no leader is expecting that he should spoon-feed his followers. Sometimes, followers are expected, in fact, to lead the leader to the right direction. Where the leaders fail and the followers are sober or nonchalant, that is why the rot we have in our system continues to thrive. But should we stop it? His Excellency is saying, the destiny of your country is in your hands. Except, of course, you have given up to that one or those people who think they grabbed it and ran with it. This nation can be fixed if we would just but activate that part that says, build a nation where no man is oppressed. I see you next week on this same show, Nigeria Right Now.